I always feel like there's two different people inside of me. There's like a daring side and then there's a cautious side. And it's probably because I'm a Gemini, but when I used to live in Turkey, we were on vacation during spring break, and we rowed this boat. Well, we were on a boat, and we got to this point where we could just jump into the Mediterranean Sea. And I remember telling my dad I really want to jump in, but I'm scared to do so. And I just kept on telling him until he got tired of it. And he picked me up and told me, get your butt in the water, and like threw me off the boat. And then while I'm in the air, I'm not preparing myself to like swim. I'm still in shock. And I just taught myself how to swim like literally a day or two before this big jump. And in my head, I'm just like, I'm not ready for this. And when I got in, I smacked into the water, and I'm just like going down. Thank God I have a big head, because it was like the only thing that held me up. And so I'm just like, yeah, okay, I can swim now. Okay, I'm doggy paddling. I'm like, yes, I'm enjoying it. And then the tour guide got on the microphone and told all of us that there's a stingray in the water. So everybody was just like freaking out. The moms on the boat were just like going off like, oh my gosh, get my babies out of the water, da 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 da, because there's like more kids in the water, not just me. And so I'm panicking, tears are coming down hard. I'm just like, I need to get out. So I'm just like kicking and moving my arms, but I'm not going anywhere. And I got frustrated even more. And my dad saw it, and he was just like, get your butt on the boat, just swim to the ladder. I was like, I can't, Dad. And so he jumped in and saved me. But when I got on the boat, I like ran straight to my mom so she could comfort me, because I didn't want to be near my dad because he did this to me. Like, I felt like he tried to kill me. And I just felt so unloved by him. And so I'm just in my mom's arms, and she's going off on my dad like, how dare you throw my daughter into the water, da 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 da. And then the argument ended when the tour guy got on the microphone again. My bad. It's just a plastic bag. How do you mistake something like that with a plastic bag? I got stung by a bee and I didn't like that. So I knew whatever was in the water was coming after me with some real weapons. Like, I'm just packed. Like, I'm in his territory. So I kind of let it go. I started to forgive my dad. And my dad is not active in my life anymore because of a divorce that happened. I remember I was in Turkey again, and my parents were arguing, and my mom was just crying, and my dad was yelling at my mom. So like I comforted her like she did with me on the boat. And my dad told me that they were getting a divorce, and I didn't know what that was. And he was explaining like, we're going to America and da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, that's what a divorce is? It's just a fancy word for going to America? Like, why are you crying? It's okay, we can move to America. And then when we got to Maryland, the next day, we all went to the airport, and it was just me and my mom boarding the plane. And I didn't understand why my dad wasn't coming with me. And it hurt. So I just had to say bye to him like really fast. And he just told me, we're not together anymore. We're separating. And I'm staying here. So I'm just waving bye to him because I had to hurry up and get on the plane before I missed my flight. And I'm saying bye to the memories that we had, and also the future lessons that he could have taught me. And I really needed him the most, well, not the most last year, but I still needed him during this time. And last year, I wanted to do roller derby, but I was scared to do so. And I'm listening to all the senior girls like saying why they really wanted to do roller derby. And they're like preaching to me at one point. Like, I'm an angry teenager and I just want to hit people in the face. And I'm like, yes, girl, my life story. Yes, tell me more. And so when I got home, I asked my mom, can I do it? Because I was like, still like, I should do it, but then I'm like, no. And then I asked my mom and she said no. And I took it as a sign. And I was hiding behind her permission, but I still really wanted to go out and explore roller derby. And finally, later on in the year, she said yes. And all I needed to do was just push myself into the water. And I was scared to do so. And it was towards the end of the year, so I didn't really have much time to get caught up with everybody else, so I decided to do it next year. And now I'm in my senior year, I'm a derby girl, and I'm enjoying it. I love it. I love being on the track, and I'm just gliding effortlessly, and I'm just so fast. It's unbelievable, and it feels like I'm so alive. I never felt me more than anything else that I have done, and I'm just glad that I did that. I finally brought the courage up and pushed myself into this thing that I do love. And that's what my dad taught me, was that I could push myself in the water. He's not going to do it all the time, probably because he can't physically do it now because I'm a little heavy now, but he's always there for me, and he could just, when I was telling him about derby, he just said, like, I'm proud of you for doing this. Like, this is great for you. And I'm so glad that I'm getting some comfort by him. And my biggest regret was just not doing it last year. I wish I wasn't too cautious and just went with it.